Female narcissists are far more dangerous than most people think, and they're much harder to spot than men.
There you go to sleep.
They don't yell, they don't rage, they don't make a scene. Instead, they smile sweetly, play the victim, and make you feel like you're the problem. This is why so many people don't realize they're being manipulated until it's too late. By the end of this video, you won't just know the 7 hidden signs. You'll be able to spot a female narcissist within minutes, no matter how well she hides it. You'll understand exactly how they manipulate, how they control, and how to protect yourself before they can do more damage. These signs are subtle, but once you see them, you can never unsee them, and that's what gives you back your power. So let's start with the first hidden sign, and it's one most people completely overlook because it looks like kindness at first. She smiles sweetly, but twists your words. You're in a conversation. Everything seems normal, even lighthearted. She's smiling, nodding, maybe even laughing with you. Then later, you hear what she told someone else, and suddenly your words have been turned into a weapon against you. You feel blindsided. You feel misunderstood. You even start questioning yourself. Did I actually say it like that? This is how she keeps you off balance. This is the first hidden sign of a female narcissist. She smiles sweetly, but twists your words. This is a form of covert manipulation. She's disarming you with friendliness, so you lower your guard, and then using your own words to make you look bad, feel guilty, or doubt yourself. The best way to deal with this is to stay calm and keep mental or written notes of what was actually said. It's not about arguing or defending yourself. It's about keeping your reality clear. And if you think twisting your words is manipulative, wait until you see what she does next, because the second sign is how she quietly turns other people against you without you even noticing. She quietly turns people against you. You start noticing little things. A friend stops calling as often.
Perhaps you should call them again.
Perhaps.
Family members seem colder. Someone makes a snide comment about something you supposedly said. Meanwhile, she's there, smiling with concern, saying things like, "I really worry about you. I told them you're just under stress right now." But what you don't realize is that she's been dripping poison into their ears, one drop at a time, making you look unstable, selfish, or even dangerous, all while appearing like the caring, worried friend. This leaves you feeling isolated, misunderstood, and even paranoid. You wonder, why are people acting so differently? Am I the problem? This isolation is exactly what she wants, because the fewer people you trust, the easier it is for her to control the story. This is the second hidden sign of a female narcissist. She quietly turns people against you, and she does it so subtly you don't notice until the damage is already done. This is called triangulation, and it's one of her most powerful tools. By creating little rifts between you and others, she positions herself as the mediator, the savior, the only person who truly understands you. Here's how to handle it. Stay calm and avoid chasing every rumor. Instead, strengthen direct communication with the people involved. A simple, "Hey, did I actually say that?" can cut through the manipulation fast. And remember, someone who truly cares about you doesn't secretly erode your relationships while pretending to help. But she doesn't just turn people against you. She also keeps you hooked by playing with your emotions directly. Now that she started isolating you, the next step is even more powerful, because this one keeps you hooked without you even realizing it. She gives you love, then takes it away. One day she's showering you with praise, affection, and attention.
I just missed you, that's all.
Okay.
She calls you her favorite person, tells you no one understands her like you do. You feel close, maybe even special. Then suddenly, without warning, she pulls away. Her tone goes cold. The texts stop coming. You feel like you've done something terribly wrong, but you have no idea what it is. This up and down cycle is exhausting. You start chasing her approval, replaying everything you said, desperate to get back into her good graces. This is when you feel the most confused, because when she's warm, you feel amazing, but when she's distant, it hurts more than you can explain. This is the third hidden sign of a female narcissist. She gives you love one day, then takes it away the next. And this push-pull is what keeps you emotionally addicted to her. This is called intermittent reinforcement. Psychologists have proven that inconsistent rewards create the strongest bonds, even stronger than consistent ones. This is why you can't stop thinking about her. Your brain keeps waiting for the next hit of approval. The best way to deal with this? Be aware. Stop chasing. Notice the pattern. Step back. And remind yourself that healthy love is consistent. If someone's affection feels like a prize you have to earn, it's not love, it's control. But what happens when someone else steps into the picture? A friend, a sister, or even a stranger, and suddenly she feels like she's not the center of attention. That leads to the fourth sign, and it shows just how competitive female narcissists really are, especially with other women. And also later, I will show the worst of the worst that you should really be aware of. She must win against every other woman. Picture this. You're at a dinner with friends.
Okay. Here is to my sister, the newly appointed head lunch chef.
Who's also in charge of purchasing?
Another woman is sharing good news. Maybe she got a promotion or just got engaged. Everyone is smiling, clapping, happy for her. But then you glance at her, the female narcissist, and her smile doesn't quite reach her eyes. She can't stand it. She has to win. She feels the need to grab the attention. Later that night, she makes a small joke about the woman, just enough to make people laugh, but not enough to look malicious. And then, a week later, you notice she's wearing the same style as that friend. Or she starts talking about her own success story, something bigger, shinier, more impressive. Have you seen a woman who does exactly this? If so, let us know, comment section below. This is the fourth hidden sign. She must win against every other woman, in looks, in status, in attention. And if she feels like she's losing, she will find a way to tip the scales back in her favor. This is covert competition. She doesn't want collaboration. She wants dominance. The best thing you can do? Stop shrinking yourself to keep her comfortable. Don't hide your wins or dim your light just to avoid her jealousy. Healthy women can celebrate each other. If she can't, that tells you exactly who she is. But this battle for control doesn't stop there. And this next sign is one of the trickiest because it doesn't look toxic at first. In fact, it looks generous. It looks kind, but you should be careful. Her kindness always comes with strings. She brings you gifts when you're sad.
If it makes anybody feel better, then we can just forget the thing and we'll just do the gift.
She offers to help when you're overwhelmed. She's there with advice, money, favors, everything you could ask for. At first, it feels amazing. You might even think, wow, she's such a good friend. But then, when you finally say no to something, she reminds you of everything she's done for you in painful detail. This isn't kindness, it's currency. You start feeling guilty for saying no, for setting boundaries, for even thinking about doing something she might not like. And that's exactly where she wants you, trapped by obligation. Psychologist Dr. Harriet Breaker, author of The Disease to Please, once said, "Guilt is the most powerful weapon in the manipulator's arsenal. Female narcissists know this instinctively, and they use it masterfully." This is the fifth hidden sign. Her kindness always comes with strings attached, strings that she uses to pull you back under her control whenever you try to break free. This is called guilt tripping as control. Real kindness is free. It doesn't demand payback. The way out? Start saying thank you without making promises. Don't let her trap you in a cycle of endless repayment. You are not in debt for being cared for. But when kindness doesn't work, she has a darker weapon: silence. Next is how she punishes you without saying a single word, and it's one of the most painful tactics of all. She punishes you with silence. When guilt tripping doesn't work, she doesn't yell, she doesn't fight. She uses something far more chilling.
And I saw this tacky light display right next to Jerry's.
Did you know silence can be one of the cruelest forms of emotional punishment? It's not peaceful, it's not calm, it's control. One day, she's talking and laughing with you like nothing's wrong. The next day, nothing. No calls, no texts, no explanations. You wait, you wonder, you worry. You replay every word in your head, searching for what you did wrong. You feel small, you feel anxious, you feel desperate just to get her to speak to you again. This is the sixth hidden sign of a female narcissist. She punishes you with silence because she knows it will make you break first. This is called silent treatment, and it's a form of emotional control. It's designed to make you chase her, apologize, and beg just to get things back to normal. The only way to break the cycle? Don't feed it. Give her silence right back, and protect your peace until she decides to communicate like an adult. But silence is only the beginning. The seventh sign is when she takes it even further, making you question your own memory, your own feelings, even your own sanity. Lastly, she makes you doubt your own reality. Everything we've talked about, the guilt, the competition, the silence, it all leads here.
Get your head in the game, Thomas! What do you think this is? A game?
This is her most powerful weapon, and it's the one that can completely rewrite who you think you are. Have you ever been absolutely sure of what you saw, heard, or felt, only for someone to look you in the eye and say, that never happened? You remember the moment, you remember the exact words, but she denies it. Or worse, she laughs, and even calls you crazy. She calls you sensitive. She calls you dramatic. She makes you feel like the crazy one for even bringing it up. And slowly, you start wondering, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe I can't trust my own memory. That this isn't confusion. This isn't misunderstanding. This is war, and the battlefield is your mind. This is the last hidden sign. She makes you doubt your own reality. This is called gaslighting, and it is one of the most destructive psychological tactics ever used. Gaslighting works because it erodes the one thing you need most: trust in yourself. But here's the truth. If you saw it, it happened. If you felt it, it was real. If you know it hurt, it mattered. Write things down. Trust your gut, and refuse to debate your reality with someone who profits from you doubting yourself. Your reality is not up for negotiation. Take it back. Once you see all the signs, you can't unsee them. Here's my challenge for you. Look back at the relationships in your life. How many of these signs have you seen? Which one hit you the hardest? Write it down in the comments. Not just for you, but for the next person who needs to read it and finally see the truth. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who might be going through the same thing, because recognizing these signs could be the first step to getting their life back.